Hey guys, Crow here. Just going to be doing a quick unboxing and review of my new G710 mechanical gaming keyboard, Logitech, that is. And it is a high-speed Cherry MX Blue keyboard with multimedia keys, additional side button. So, yeah, this is also my second mechanical keyboard. The last one I used since 2010 was a Razer Black Widow. I think it's the same, yeah, it's the same model as this one right here. And I'm just going to be doing back and forth comparisons. So, right off the bat, Razer Naga used a cord wire, USB wire. And honestly, I prefer that one a lot more. I think that's the only real thing I can pick on the G710 for that I don't like as much. Because over here we have the wiring for the USB wiring for the G710. It is a thick, like, power outlet, old-fashioned style cord wrapped together. And also, I don't mind that it comes in like two pieces. So there's one for the this is specifically for the extra USB key on the back of the keyboard. Also, yeah, so you can have an additional accessory or a USB thing there. I personally don't really like how it's behind the keyboard. I don't see, if it was on the side, I think the brown one, that's the MX Browns, is the new one. They have it on the side. That would have been much better for me, especially with the, just, you know, plugging someone in USB-wise. But again, I can see a mouse or a headset going there. I'm very good for USB slots myself, so not happening. And so yeah, that was one for the USB key, and this is one for the keyboard. It's got a cute little USB, the keyboard thing on the USB. Yeah, very adorable. Alright, so just gotta be doing a quick left to right comparison of the G710 to my old Black Widow, which is with my main rig right now. I'm on my laptop, my i7 laptop. I'm moving around. Yeah, just not at home right now with my main rig. Okay, so right off the bat, you can see the backlight is very bright. What is awesome with this keyboard so far that I've loved is that I didn't have to install any software in it, and I can already control things such as the backlight. Go right here, there's a key for one for the arrows down here, and one for the rest of the keyboard. So tap, tap, tap. It's already dim. I can go all the way to a no light, but I don't mind it being a little bit dim. It's actually pretty cool. Good aesthetics. Alright. And yeah, so again, as I said, very impressive. With the Black Widow, if I wanted to lower the backlight, I had to download, I forgot what it was. It wasn't Synapsys in 2010, but you had to download some software for it, and now it's Synapsys, which it's alright. It's a bit of a 5-minute download, not too much, but this is just one extra advantage, one less thing I have to run, because I guess the keyboard has it all. Alright, so comparison, Black Widow has the side keys, that is 5 side keys, and the G710 has 6 side keys, separated by twos, so 2, 4, 6. Alright, so from your neutral hand position, I can see these 4 are being very accessible. This kind of, at least for my hands, I have to move. I can reach the top one. Usually, in terms of it, from an MMO rotation perspective, I would just have these 4 do the same, all 4 of them do the same ability, because I have Trinket on it, so, you know, I don't really have to double think it. I don't have to train my muscle memory in my pinky. It's a little bit difficult for me, at least in my perspective. So, yada yada, I'm doing my rotation, need the trinket, boom, hit all 4. Doesn't matter. Go straight to it. Alright, so okay. Escape key, very close to your number key. A little bit of spacing here. What I do like a lot more on the G710 is I noticed the numbers, the distance from the 1 through 0, etc., from the QWERTY has on G710 is a wider distance. It's not even that much of a distance, but from the Black Widow, this is I really appreciate the extra distance. An example of I've had issues with the 5 and T, especially on the Black Widow. It's not as apparent in the online outline of it, but I've had, especially for someone who keeps interrupt on 5, I have a small tendency to sometimes, if I'm not paying hard attention on it, hit T or 5, like mix the two up. But I don't see this happening ever again. There's a very generous amount of space, but not too much that you can't access it from your neutral hand position. It's very fantastic. Also, we got a couple more keys up here, M1 through MR. Actually, I don't know if these are function. They might be profile keys. I should have probably checked the manual before making this video, but that's alright. They got the game mode button here. So when you have game mode on, as I do right now, the Windows key does not tab you out like it normally does when you don't have game mode on the keyboard. The Black Widow does have this mode, but it's you got to go function onto F13, which is on this keyboard there is no function button at all. It's all your media keys are separate. I'll begin with that, but more specifically with the what I really do like is the grooving. It feels much more natural than, well, I'm exaggerating. It feels a slight bit more natural than the Black Widow for the grooving. I feel like I can get very good APM and WPM on this. It's also a blue switch keyboard, so definitely gonna be taking a closer look at my typing and working speed when I be using it. I've also only been using this for about 20 minutes, so if I notice any other problems, I will post an update video. But yeah, so far very impressive. I'm just gonna slide right over. So yeah, here is the detachable wrist rest if you do not want to use it. Personally, I always use it if it's an option. The Black Widow I found was fine because you can see that there's a fair bit of room from you know, just for a rest. You don't necessarily need a detachable wrist rest. So moving along, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, the WASD and the moving arrow keys have both a slight different feel and a different paint to it. So again, very good for, you know, locking down your hand in that natural WASD position that you want to be in. At least for MMO, from an MMO perspective, or any other game that you need WASD for movement. Gonna go over in here, numpad. Nothing too special about it. Your insert the page down keys again. Nothing too special about it. Print screen, etc. What I do like is that the Black Widow does not have. You have your you can access your. You can control your music and media through. It's a little fadey, but you can control it through your functions onto an F key. Again, this is just a little bit more convenient. Again, you don't have to press one key and then go for another. You just have, you know, play, stop, next, back. And then also over here you have your, again, also pretty impressive is that I didn't have to install any other software. With most Razer products, at least from my experience, you've had to download the program to get full use out of it. So again, just from the start, I can, without installing any software, and I probably won't unless I find that I need something from the software, I can control my sound off and my sound up and down. So yeah, as you can see over here, it's just way too bright. Let's go to a neutral page. There, Steam. So yeah, sound on, sound off, and up and down. You couldn't see it, but yeah, so no extra software needed. It's also, I feel like a mini DJ going up and down. So yeah, overall pretty impressed so far. This keyboard was on sale a couple weeks ago at Best Buy. I decided to pick it up. Got it shipped here. Pretty impressive. Same, it's about for 109 plus tax compared to the. Well, I got my Black Widow gifted to me, so I think the Black Widow's at 149 now. So definitely worth a try. It's my second mechanical keyboard, and yeah, I probably will be using the Black Widow till it breaks though, unless I just fall in love with this keyboard this weekend using it with my laptop. Okay, if you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me via comments or personal message. If you have any other opinions on the keyboard, do share. I'm very curious. And also, why don't you guys let me know what kind of keyboard you guys use. Alright, take care. Crow out.